counting, just 72 hours after the disappointment of Saturday, you get a chance to bounce back tomorrow night at Bootham Crescent.
Yeah, it's first game of the season at home. We've got two big home games now, and we know what we've got to do. We've got to go with the mindset of taking maximum points out of both games.
And do you like the fact that at Stockport County there's going to be a big crowd there, there's going to be a big atmosphere there?
Yeah, it is, and it's that's what football's about. You want to play in the big games. Two fantastic clubs with great history, and it'll have a football league mentality.
Yeah, two clubs that I think probably both feel as though they shouldn't be playing at this level.
Yeah, it shouldn't be, but and I think both clubs have probably had the sort of same problems over the last 4 or 5 years. But two clubs that will be pushing for promotion come the end of the season, I believe.
Your squad then for tomorrow night. First of all, did you pick up any injuries on Saturday? We know you made some substitutions in the second half.
Yeah, as I say, Russ Penn, got a whack early doors and he's back, and he's trained this morning, so subject to him feeling alright tomorrow when he wakes up. The squad's as strong as it was going into the Stockport game, to the Chorley game, sorry. And
in an ideal world, would you like to pick the same 11 to give them another chance to try and correct some of the wrongs from Saturday?
Well, it gives us an opportunity to look at the squad. I'm sure Stockport will have the same mindset knowing Jim. Even though that they got a convincing victory. I don't think he's ever been shy of changing the formation and changing the personnel if he believes he'll win the game. So I have the similar mindset. So we'll work today and we'll see how everyone is tomorrow. Then we'll take it from there.
What do you make of Stockport? What can you tell us about them? As you say, they had a really good win on Saturday.
Well, we've watched the last two games, and they got 3 early goals, which changes the game completely. And I think that's no different to what we should have done. I think had we took our chances, you look at the chances first half, 2 great chances, 3 great chances from open play, and 2 blatant penalties. So you could have been 3 or 4 ourselves at half time. That changes the whole complex of the game. So goals change games. But Stockport were good Saturday. There's no getting away from that. But I believe that the way they started, they come out flying. Play a very high pressure tempo game, and it'll be a good game.
It was sort of a continuation for Stockport to the way they were towards the back end of last season, where they really seemed to improve.
They have. They finished the season very strong, very strong, and they picked up at the right time, and they started off well. The
crowd, how much can they help you tomorrow night at Bootham Crescent?
Massively. I'm looking at this game a bit like the Salford game last season at home. Where we came out and we won the game. Started the game very well, and I'm looking at the crowd give us the same sort of lift that they did that day, and we've got to make sure that we've got to give the crowd the same feeling as well. That the high energy game I felt for Saturday, the first 45 minutes was exactly what pre-season was about, and second half, but disappointed we went too direct in our play. They sat in and it became very difficult to break down, but we got to learn from that. But equally, take your chances first half. It's a different mindset going into the second half.
And in fairness to your side as well, it was the bigger games at Bootham Crescent last year that you actually performed at your best in.
Yeah, your Brackleys and again, your Salfords and the big games that we everybody turned up in. But we've got a different mindset around the building this season, a different complete changing room, and it's a good feel factor around the club, and we need some results to back that up now.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it comes down to results, doesn't it? If you want that feel-good factor to continue between the players and the fans. Yeah. You need wins.
Of course, and that's what it's all about. It's just top and bottom. It's about 3 points, and we've got to make sure tomorrow night that we put in a really outstanding performance, a high energy, very strong mentality. There'll be a lot of expectations on everybody tomorrow night, and we've got to make sure that we deliver.
I think I'm right in saying the first ever game at Bootham Crescent was between York City and Stockport County, so it's going to be the last time that they come to Bootham Crescent, 2 historic clubs, yeah. And as we've said, we're expecting a decent atmosphere and hopefully 3 points for your side. Yeah, massively. We know we've got to win the game. But that's every game you go into. Chorley, to the last game of the season, your mindset is to win every game you go into. I've never been one to set the stall out to be hard to beat. I've always been very attacking-minded, manager, and with that brings success and a successful mentality within the group. And all the players now have got to deliver, which they have done in pre-season, and we've got to put them performances into wins. Is it different for some of the new players playing at Bootham Crescent to what it is away from home, where there's going to be a lot more York fans?
Well, I think Chorley's a tough place to go to. No question about it. It's a bit different our home environment, but it is what it is. We've got to make sure on our home patch that we've become very strong, very disciplined, and take our game to every opponent that comes to York City.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.